And therefore it expresses a kind of Buddhist millennial hope, that iconographic sign, that he will come. He's just getting up to come in the world, sort of an active thing, that he's sitting with his legs down like that. His hands are in the Dharma chakra turning, or the teaching gesture. And he holds two things. He holds, on the one lotus over the right shoulder, his right shoulder, he holds the wheel of Dharma, as you can see there. And over his left shoulder, he holds the vase of consecration, the vase of purification, in which he has, which is a crystal vase usually, in which he has the nectars of immortality, which are again a symbol of the teachings. So you can just take a look at it and sort of get into the atmosphere of the painting. This day is in the atmosphere of this painting, should be. The vase that he carries is the vase of anointment, of course. And as you know, the word Christ means anointment. This is the Judeo-Christian, Islamic Western civilization. So there's no getting out of that. But Christ means anointed one. And that is the vase of anointment that he carries there. And I will talk about that, yes. So Maitreya, I have put that there because within Western New Age sort of theory and millennialism, Maitreya is often merged with the Christ. In other words, that people expect a second coming, they expect the coming of Maitreya, they expect the Mahdi, the Muslims do, the Hindus expect Kalki. I don't know what the Chinese expect. I don't think anyone special. Outside of Buddhist millennialism, the Chinese otherwise don't have a view of that in their own culture, really. Because everything is all right as it is from the Chinese point of view. So they don't actually have millennialism in the same way within their own culture. But they do because they absorb Buddhism in their culture, and within Buddhism they have the millennialism of Maitreya. In fact, over the history of China, there have been any number of revolutions in the name of Maitreya. So Maitreya tends to be a revolutionary figure for the Chinese and the Koreans. It became banned. In fact, cults to Maitreya were banned in China in various eras by the emperors because they were too millennial and hence revolutionary.
What do you mean millennial?
What?
Millennium, you say they're too millennium?
Millennial, I said they're too millennial, millennialistic. Well, millennialism as a term means an expectation in a people for some kind of a new age or some kind of a time of fruition for a Messiah. A Messiah, of course, you know what Messiah means, do you?
Not exactly.
Well, Messiah is of course a Hebrew word. It means Christ, actually. Messiah means Christ. It's just Christ is Greek. Messiah is Hebrew. It meant, therefore, within the context of the ancient Israelite temple ritual, one who was anointed in the ritual, and therefore a female could also be a Messiah. Translated, and in Old English they used it too, and it actually would be amusing to you. It's pronounced Messias. Messias. E-S-S-E. Using Latin Messias. Messiah and Messias in that sense. And so it could be female, actually, but it would not be surprising that in patriarchal Judeo-Christian civilization that they would deny the female the ability to be a Messiah. In the Buddhist context, there are, the Messiah is Messiahs, Bodhisattvas, all Bodhisattvas are Messiahs, and there are plenty of female Bodhisattvas. Now, Messiah also has a context within Jewish millennialism, that it is a savior who particularly comes as a king. That is, that it is a figure who, in other words, the final proof of, when one says, well, the new age has come, the new age has come. Well, then this person and that person says, oh, I'm Jesus, or I'm Maitreya, or we're expecting this baby to be born there to be the Mahdi, or whatever. You have this kind of thing floating around in different cultures. And, but in the old concept, this is, the proof of this happening is that the person who comes actually becomes the king of the society, or the queen. That is, that the political reality of the society, the social reality, responds to the advent of this savior figure by being saved. Not by having somebody out being crucified or being lost or whatever, but by actually having the society turn its values and turn its system and turn its structure to the dictates of this new form of leadership. And so that is why in the case of Jesus, for example, in the time of Jesus, in the Middle East, there were so many people who were traveling around the Middle East proclaiming themselves as the Messiah, because there was an expectation that there would be a king.